The Crystal Healing Certification Program is coming soon. Want to know more? For info, free training, and to get on the list, go to crystalhealerschool.com. Hello and crystal blessings. Today I am so excited to talk to you about my crystal immersion method. This is a comprehensive approach to crystal healing that I've developed here at the Love and Light School. My name is Ashley Levy and I'm the founder and educational director of the Love and Light School of Crystal Therapy. I get to teach people all over the world about crystals. It's something I am so passionate about. And so I really thought, what are some of the most important things, other than of course all the skills and techniques and modalities, that I can really teach people when it comes to working with crystals? And it really boiled down to 3 core pillars. So I know from experience that when you develop these 3 key areas, this is really important for your spiritual development and growth, as well as your journey in becoming a crystal healer. These 3 key pillars really set the foundation for your work with crystals. So each part of my crystal immersion method focuses on one of these key pillars to help prepare you for your journey. And it's my hope that if you can develop these pillars within yourself, you'll be better able to connect with your crystals, you'll develop your healing skills, and you'll feel more comfortable and confident when working with your stones. So let's dig into these 3 pillars as well as some crystals you can use to help you develop them inside of yourself. So the very first pillar is intuition. So developing your intuition is the first pillar that you need to master to deepen your connection to crystals and to the world around you. If you're a spiritual person like me, you know how important your intuition is and what a big influence it has on your life. When you're really tuned in intuitively, you can receive these messages that the universe has for you and then act upon that guidance. So learning to listen to your intuition is the first step to becoming a better healer. Remember, your intuition is the most important asset that you have in your spiritual journey. And as long as you listen to your inner guidance, you can't go wrong. So I want to share with you some of my favorite crystals for developing your intuition. There's, of course, amethyst, which is the beautiful purple variety of quartz that everyone knows and loves. There's azurite, which is a brilliant blue. It's a great third eye opener and intuition awakener. There's charoite, which is a beautiful swirling purple, as well as lapis lazuli, one of my favorites. I have a little lapis generator right here that I actually keep on my desk while I'm doing any type of creative projects, and it's always handy for my meditations because I really like to see what will come through from my intuition during my meditation time. You can also work with sodalite, which many people actually often confuse for lapis, but sodalite has a lot more veins of white through it, and it lacks the gold shimmery pyrite that lapis has. And finally, you can work with purple sugilite. Now, one way to work with these crystals for intuition is just to place them over your third eye chakra for about 10 to 15 minutes to let them gently open this intuitive center. Your third eye is directly connected to your intuition. So by placing a crystal there, it helps activate and awaken your intuitive center. Now, the second pillar in my crystal immersion method, number 2, is compassion. So holding compassion for yourself and others is the second pillar in my crystal immersion method. This is where you really kind of step up your game as a spiritual being, as a healer, as a light worker, by learning to truly be of service to others while still taking good care of yourself and having firm boundaries. So this pillar is all about empowering others to take charge of their own healing and supporting them while they're on their journey at the same time that you're opening your heart to the fullest. You can really embrace compassion in your life by focusing on 2 things, forgiveness and gratitude. Cultivating both of these is a really important part of creating space in our lives for our compassion to blossom and thrive. So focusing on forgiveness and gratitude has a way of expanding our heart centers and helping us feel supported and connected to the world around us. So some crystals for compassion are emerald, the beautiful green variety of beryl, pink calcite, and this can be pink manganocalcite, which has the light pink swirly bands, or it could be cobaltoin calcite or cobaltocalcite, which is kind of a magenta pink. You can also work with pink opal, often comes from Peru or Argentina, rhodochrosite, which I have here, which is often found in these beautiful swirling bands. So gorgeous, gorgeous rhodochrosite crystals. Excellent crystal for compassion. You can also work with rhodonite, which people often get confused with rhodochrosite, but rhodonite has often these kind of black swirls in it. So it varies a little bit from the lacy rhodochrosite. Then there's also rose quartz, and I have a great big rose quartz crystal here. This one has been cut and polished into a double terminated wand. But the crystals that you work with, the size isn't really so important. You can work with a small tumbled stone like this, which is often more convenient, or you can keep larger crystals like this in your environment to remind you to act with compassion. So one way to work with these stones really easily, especially these smaller stones or something convenient like jewelry, is to just wear a necklace made of one of these crystals on a long chain over your heart chakra center. And this helps fill this center with the energy of kindness and compassion all day long. Now finally, our third and final pillar in the crystal immersion method is confidence, right? So we had intuition, compassion, and finally confidence. Building confidence in your healing skills and in your spiritual work is the third and final pillar. By developing your intuition and then creating space to support others through compassion, you're able to let your confidence skyrocket like never before. And this pillar is all about acknowledging your own gifts and letting your light shine out into the world because you're finally aligned with your soul path, with your life's purpose, your soul calling. Building confidence can really help you overcome blocks that are holding you back from embracing your soul path and living your life to the fullest. So by developing your confidence, you help get back into alignment with what you know in your heart you're supposed to be doing. So some crystals to help boost your confidence are citrine, which is one of my personal favorites, clear quartz, like this guy here. It could be a rough kind of natural crystal, or you could even work with something like a Lemurian quartz crystal. You could also work with golden tiger's eye for boosting your confidence. You could try pyrite. I have a really gorgeous specimen of pyrite here from Peru. You could also work with red garnet, which is one I'm wearing right now, or rutilated quartz. So you can work with freeform shapes, you can again work with generators. It's totally up to you how you'd like to incorporate these crystals. But a really easy way to work with these stones is just to carry them in your purse or pocket. So for this, I love a good old-fashioned tumbled stone. Now when you're carrying these crystals on your person or in your handbag, you can take them out and hold them in your hands just for a moment anytime you need a quick, supportive confidence boost. I hope this has helped explain my 3 methods to the crystal immersion method. Remember, we have intuition, compassion, and confidence. Developing these can help you transform your life into something that feels so much more in alignment with your soul path. Thank you so much for watching. I am Ashley Levy of the Love and Light School of Crystal Therapy, and if you'd like to continue your crystal journey, I would love to have you join me for my upcoming Crystal Healing Certification Program. We'll be opening enrollment very, very soon, so be sure to get on the wait list at crystalhealerschool.com. Thanks so much, and crystal blessings.
Do you feel intuitively called to work more deeply with your stones? To grow your confidence, knowledge, and connection to crystal energy beyond what you can learn on your own? Our award-winning Crystal Healing Certification Program will take you from crystal lover to a confident, certified crystal healer and help you discover your soul's path and crystal purpose. Maybe you want to deepen your personal spiritual practice by connecting more deeply to your stones. Or maybe you're already working with crystals, but you want to learn some more advanced energy healing techniques. Wherever you're at on your crystal journey, The Love and Light School's CCH program can help you become the confident and intuitive crystal healer you know you could be. Are you ready to listen to the nudges from the universe and take the next steps on your crystal journey? Our CCH program is here to support you every step of the way.